Foundation for the second straight week in a row. How about them Cowboys? We defeated the Giants 30 to 10. I'm sorry, I'm going cuckoo right now. I worked graveyard last night. I haven't slept since yesterday afternoon, and you know how you get that one tired, where you're so tired, but at the same time you got a little adrenaline, so you can't sleep. That's what I'm doing right now. So if I'm sounding a little delirious, forgive me. But that's what the Cowboys was doing in the first half. They was absolutely driving me crazy in the first half. I mean, the four offsides, those substitutions, that one was irritating. It was just like, they're trying for go hurry up, and you still trying for substitute. It doesn't make sense. And you got young guys. You got three rookies playing, and you still trying to do that kind of stuff. I mean, that was silly. Dan Bailey missing field goals, drop passes. I mean, it was like, for me, for a little while, I was like, you guys trying to give this game to the Giants? I mean, you guys feel that bad for Eli? I felt bad for him, but not like that. But anyway, during the first, at the going to the first half, at the end of the first half, I was what I did like was that the way they responded, down 10-3, and then then he gets Dez on, Dez redeems himself on his second catch, this throws Dix into the side and runs that 50-yard touchdown. And while I love those efficient drives, the methodical, 5 yards, holding the clock, keeping their defense on the field, keeping their defense on the field, keeping ours off the field. You need those big plays. You need those big plays to want to excite your offense, and then to fire up your defense. Give confidence to your offense and stuff like that. And that's what Dez did, and Dak too. Dak, I can understand it's against the Giants. Giants, they still had that defense to hang their hat on, but at the same time they started getting nicked up during the game. I think Snacks went out for a couple times. Vernon went out a couple times. So but then I don't care, because at the same time too, because he's making the necessary throws, and that's one thing I was really impressed. I thought he had really command of his throwing. I think this is probably one of his most accurate ones, and all that. He got. I always say that he doesn't need to throw those 300 yards, and he didn't mean to. I mean, he what he did was he got the plays to the right players, and they made plays for him. They got him. They made little plays into big plays. The Cole Beasley one. My favorite play, when he recognized the defense, zero coverage, and he was like, "Hey, Rod, this is coming to you," and Rod responded beautifully. I mean, he ran a beautiful route and touchdown scored. That was one we really needed too. Alfred Morris ran the ball hard. Rod Smith ran the ball hard. Rod Smith, though, he was a player in this game. On that Cole Beasley pass, Cole Beasley, he's been getting double teamed, and then they finally dialed up a blitz, and Rod Smith came around and got the blitzer, and got Cole Beasley that 1-on-1, and Cole Beasley made a great play out of it. So gotta love that. But like I said, the play of the game was some will argue the Dez one, but the one to Rod Smith was really, really beautiful. Defensively, I gotta again, we gotta hang our salute the defense. I mean, because 10 to 10 half, and then for a little while we was getting 3 and outs. We was giving them the ball. Bailey missed another field goal. We was giving the ball 35, 40-yard line, and we stopped them. I mean, yes, one is the Giants' offense, but to hold them at that bay at around the mid, not really giving that much ground. That was really nice and all that. So Sean Lee, whoo, man, that guy's let's love. I mean, he was all over the field. I mean, he plays like linebacker position, like a running back. I mean, that reverse, he ran him so fast, and he would just right in. Chido Bears look like Cheeto's gonna be the flavor of the month, for now. I didn't hear too much of him, but the plays that you did hear of him, the tip pass to the Sean Lee getting the interception, that is always great to see. That is what you want to hear, you don't want to hear like, oh, he's tackling well. No, don't want to hear his name before, unless it's oh wow, he broke up the pass, or wow, he tipped it and the guy got the interception. That's the only things you want to hear. The Marcus Lawrence, he was beautiful against the run, but I don't know if you guys saw him, his interview. Oh, he was going crazy on the I mean, he wasn't like full on animated, but he was pissed. Going off on the reporters, calling out the referees, and I applaud him on that one, because he needs. I mean, if he's feeling that way for the last 5 weeks, if he's going up to the referees, they're not listening, call him out. I mean, he's gonna probably get a fine, but you know what? Call him out, because that was, I saw two today that should have been called and wasn't called. So I go for it. I mean, so anyway, I better close this one before I start really rambling. Next week we got the Raiders. I think the Raiders got a good beat down, but it doesn't matter. They played against the Chiefs. We play them next week, in Oakland. So we're gonna go to the black hole. So let's make another 1-0 for a third week in a row. All right, mahalo for watching. Paniolo boys, you riding with the Cowboys. Aloha.